Hi, I'm Rick Kaler. Thanks for joining me. If last week's video helped you determine that you would benefit from consulting a financial therapist, the question is now, how would you find one? Rule number one, don't automatically assume that someone who advertises they are a financial therapist is qualified. Anyone can call themselves a financial therapist. The term is not regulated. The Financial Therapy Association is a good place to begin your search for qualified professionals. So here's what you want to look for. First are credentials. Now, in my opinion, the gold standard for a financial therapist is one who holds a license in mental health counseling and also has formal training in financial planning, preferably holding the Certified Financial Planner designation. Because the field of financial therapy is so new, there are still only a few practitioners with that double certification. So, alternatively, look for a financial therapist holding a certification from a reputable organization, such as the Certified Financial Therapist 1 designation, which is issued by the Financial Therapy Association. This shows that they've met certain education and training requirements. Next thing to look for is experience. So even if the financial therapist holds a CFP designation and is licensed in mental health, which definitely indicates a level of experience in both, find one who has actual experience in working with people as a financial therapist. You can also ask about any specialty that they may have in either finance or therapy. For example, if you are struggling with debt, you may want to find a financial therapist who specializes in debt counseling. If you suspect trauma in your history, it might be best to work with someone who's been trained and specializes in trauma. The next thing is methodology. Ask the therapist about their approach to a financial therapy. Some mainly focus on helping clients develop financial skills and knowledge, while others focus more on exploring the emotional and psychological aspects of money. Some will do both equally well. Almost every financial therapist will have a specific therapeutic modality that they feel comfortable with. Now, some modalities include, and these are broad categories, and some therapists may disagree with the classifications that I've put them in, but I'll call them cognitive behavior. This can be cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, REBT, DBT, and ACT. Lots of initials. A lot of financial therapists and counseling will use some form of cognitive behavior therapies. The next classification are what I'm going to term postmodern theories. This would be solution-focused, motivational interviewing, which is a lot of what the book I co-authored with the Clances, Facilitating Financial Health, has. Narrative therapies, internal family systems, IFS, which is one that I really like and have become certified in. Family systems therapy, another one. Then you have some of the more traditional types of therapy, humanistic, I'll call, which would include Gestalt, existential, person-centered therapies. And then psychodynamic therapies, which could be object relations, Alderian, Jungian, psychoanalytic, some of these more established type therapies. You can find general information about all of these methodologies online. In addition, don't hesitate to ask a lot of questions around the methodology of the financial therapist to help you choose one whose approach really feels right for you. Next is comfort level. the process of therapy often involves the discomfort of sharing deeply personal information and exploring difficult truths. This makes it really important to find a financial therapist that you trust and feel safe and comfortable working with. And in addition to those key factors for finding a financial therapist, you might also want to consider some of the following. Cost. Financial therapy can vary in price, so it's really important to ask about fees up front. It's also important to discuss the average frequency of sessions. I would recommend, I think the gold standard is once a week, but I would say once at least every 2 weeks. And also ask about any discounts that they might offer for a package of sessions, say 3 or 10. Consider the location. Do you prefer to meet with a therapist in person or online? There's many therapists that will offer one or the other or both of those options. And also check their availability. Make sure the therapist's availability works with your schedule. It often takes several months to work into a therapist's routine. Many will book out 30 to 45 days. So before selecting a financial therapist, it's also a good idea to read reviews on websites like Google, Yelp, Psychology Today. They may not even exist with some therapists, but it's another way to just do your due diligence. So once you've found a few potential financial therapists, schedule a consultation with each one. Some will do those for free, some there'll be a charge for. This is going to be your opportunity to ask questions and learn more about their approach and see if you really feel comfortable with them. Also, consider asking whether they've done their own therapy around their relationship with money. You might think, well, haven't all financial therapists done that? I think it's an appropriate and important question to ask. Someone guiding you on a path toward financial wellness needs to have made that journey themselves. Thanks for listening.